from the start, don't play dumb. Acting like you didn't see where I'm from. But every move I made, I was meant to shine. You can try to act blind, but you saw the signs. I rose from the dirt, stayed on my grind. Now they're looking at me like, damn, she divine. You knew I was the one, don't pretend. Played stupid, but you felt it in the end. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stand mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. Every word I spoke, it hit deep. They acted like they didn't see the queen beneath. But I stayed focused, never let it slide. I kept pushing while they tried to hide. Now they trying to get close, wanna play me. But where was the love when they couldn't see? I was destined to rise, you always knew. But you kept it low, now look at my view. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stayed mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. They wanna act like it's all a surprise, but you saw the fire burning in my eyes. Don't act shocked, don't fake the vibe. You knew I was coming for my prize. Now I'm standing at the top, looking down. You can't deny it, I wear the crown. All the fake love, it's come around. But you knew I'd take over this town. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always knew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stayed mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth.
Hello. How is everybody doing? Today we're going to do news break. Okay, not breaking news, but news break. Some of it might be breaking news, but right now we're going to do news break and we'll just go from there. What I do is I send myself emails so that way I don't miss any information to send y'all, to give y'all. Okay, so hello, Misunderstood. How are you? Thank you for coming through, ma'am. Thank you. Hey, Riaz, how are you? John Paul, thank you for coming through. All right, so the first thing we're going to start with today is one transported to the hospital. All right, let me share it. All right, transported to the hospital, care flight after shooting. So there was a shooting in Springfield, Ohio. All right, y'all can see that. Y'all see that. All right. So it says Springfield Police Division confirmed that officers were dispatched around 1:24 a.m. To the 300 block of South Burnett Road on report of the shooting. A person was found having sustained a gunshot wound and was promptly transported to the care flight to an area hospital. Okay, let's see what else they got for us on here. The condition of the person, the condition of the person shot is unknown at the time of the writing. No information regarding a suspect is known either at this time. So they don't have the information yet, but sooner or later they'll give us information. So that's that. One transported to the hospital by care flight after shooting. That's our first one. So there we go again with another shooting. This is getting really old with all the shootings that's going on in this world. It's getting old. It's getting really old. All right. Now, the next one's going to be, this one's horrible. And I think this got a video. This has a video to it. So, I got to put my overlay if it does. So, bus filled with wedding guests plunges into a ravine, unaliving 7. Yep, it's a video, y'all. Hold on, they got to add, of course, and singing. So we can't do that. All right, there we go. Okay. Goodness gracious. Hold on, I gotta. All right, let me go ahead and share this with you guys. So that's sad. That is so sad. You go to a wedding and this happens. This is sad. All right. I don't know why this keeps happening, but here we go.
But first, to Eric Shawn with more on the hearing underway as we speak in New York City on a plot to kill U.S. political leaders, with Donald Trump being a potential target. Eric.
About.
Yeah, right you are. Former President Trump, believed to be on the hit list of the alleged international assassin who is about to be arraigned here in federal court in Brooklyn. And authorities here believe that the suspect was...
I don't know why they pulled this one up, but I'm going to get off of this one because this ain't it. This is not it, y'all.
Sent here to potentially kill the former president, sent by Iran. The defendant is 46-year-old Asif Merchant. He is a Pakistani-born terror suspect who has a wife and kid in Iran. He is charged with trying to arrange the assassination of U.S. politicians or government officials right here on U.S. soil. Those officials have not been named in his indictment, but Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley has said that Trump, current President Biden, and former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley were possible targets. He arrived in our country from Pakistan in April, then flew from Houston, Texas to New York City to meet with a confidential source and a pair of hitmen. Prosecutors say he paid those hitmen $5,000 to carry out his assassination plan. But those hitmen turned out to be FBI undercover agents. They say here he is at the meeting with the confidential source in a hotel room, talking about the plot. It included staging a fake political protest to divert the Secret Service as the attempted killing of the U.S. official took place. Quote, Merchant pointed to the target and repeatedly asked the CS to explain how the target would die. Merchant told the CS that there would be security all around the person. Iran for years now has threatened to kill the former president and other Trump administration officials, all in retaliation for Trump ordering the killing of top Iranian general and head of the Quds Force. And
wow, y'all, I was not trying to get that information. I don't do politics, but that popped up. Now let me go and see if I could find more information, because that was actually just that. It didn't even have any information on it at all. Let's see. Okay, so it says driver charged after bus crash kills, unalives 10 wedding guests. 10 now. Let me see something. This looks like, hold on. hold on. That's a whole nother time. That's that happened in Australia. This happened June 12, 2023, the one that I was just getting ready to show y'all. The 10 people. That is not an update of the what I was just about to tell y'all. Hold on. Here we go. I don't think there's a video. Yeah, there's no video on this. So is it? Hold on. 7 victims. When was this? This says a month ago. No, this is something that popped up today. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that information. There's nothing on it. Okay, you guys, so that's it for that. They don't have any information. This is just crazy. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is not here. This is Pakistan. Hold on. Look, I'm going to show you that it actually, I thought it was something that they were just using to get, people to watch something, but no, this is actually something that they're showing on here. It says bus full of wedding guests plunges into a ravine in southwestern Pakistan, unaliving 7. At first, it didn't have Pakistan on there. So look at that. So the information on here, rescue workers and relatives load the unalived body into an ambulance at the hospital in Quetta, I think that's how you say it, the capital of Bakash. I can't even get that word out. It's in Pakistan. Thursday, October 3rd. This happened yesterday. A speeding bus carrying wedding guests plunged into a ravine in southwestern Pakistan on Thursday, unaliving at least 7 people, officials and rescuers said. There you go. It's right in front of you. So let me show you. I think that this was covering it up. We don't want to cover it up. Look at that. See this? See, it says bus full of wedding guests plunges into ravine in southwestern Pakistan, unaliving 7. And this is them putting them in an ambulance. There it is. Okay. What do we have next? In case y'all didn't know, Netflix. There's information about Netflix here. I don't know if y'all know about this. Netflix. We have somebody that's leaving from Netflix. Hold on. Get that off of there. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm going to read just a tad bit of it because I'm pretty sure it's not very interesting. Okay, you guys can see it. Good. All right, so Netflix leaves fans devastated as major sitcom rivals gets axed after just 2 seasons. So let's see who it is. I'm finding out this with you guys. The name of the show is... Okay, streaming service has decided to cancel That 70s Show, and news was confirmed on Instagram on Thursday by series stars Kurtwood Smith, 81, who indicated that the comedy will be shopped around. Okay, so that's it. No more 70s shows, y'all. Y'all gonna have to find another way to watch it. All right, so now, next. That's that on that one. I don't know if you guys knew that. They're getting rid of it. The 70s show. All right, next breaking news. Not breaking news, but news break. Okay. Let's see what this one's about. Okay, father turns daughter's room into jail cell after she skips math class at school. Uh-oh. What's going on, Pops? What's really going on, Pops? Uh-oh. What is going on, y'all? Hey, Rias, hello, hello. Thank you for coming through. All right, so this is what? Look, this is going on here. Father says, watch. Father turns daughter's room into jail cell after she skips math class at school. I don't see it being a video. Hold on. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh my God, what's going on in this world? Punishment for skipping math class.
Damn, only for one night.
Check him out. OMG. He's taking everything she probably loves to have around her room. OMG. She has like a shotgun room already. Like the room just kind of like goes straight. Like it's more of a straight shot than it is a wide, like a square room. It's more like a rectangle. He got rid of everything in her room. He got rid of everything in her room. OMG. Oh my gosh. I know she was mad. I know she was. Sorry about that. She was mad. Oh, what happens while they sleep? I'm not going to talk about that one because that's a P. Diddy situation. We're not going to talk about that one. All right. Okay, here we go. So this one is disturbing moment. Woman runs over cop. Wow. He is now recovering at home. Daily Mail shared that. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring this. I got to put an overlay, y'all. I got to put an overlay. Oh, Lord have mercy. I cannot with these people. Let me make it regular. There we go. I'm just going to show the video because I don't know if they... Hold on, let me see if it's music or not.
Is the disturbing...
Oh, no, it's not. Okay, there you go.
This is the disturbing moment a manic woman runs over a deputy and flees the scene. But she'll quickly face the consequences. On September 23rd, a concerned citizen entered the Lee County Sheriff's Office to report a disturbance involving a manic woman in the office parking lot. Deputy Fowler, stationed at the front desk, responded by stepping outside to try to de-escalate the situation. But what happens next will shock you. In a shocking twist, the suspect, later identified as Aaron Baker, ran over the deputy with her vehicle before fleeing the scene. The officer is left lying in agony on the parking lot ground with no backup in sight. Fortunately, officers were quickly able to track her vehicle down and found her in a nearby market.
Busted.
Got it. Give us your right hand. Put your right hand behind your back now. Put your hand behind your back. Put it behind your back. Put it behind your back.
Baker is now in custody, and Deputy Fowler is recovering at home.
Wow. 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 All right. So that video, I did not know that that was going to happen on there because, like I said, I'm watching them as y'all watch them. I'm blind watching this. All I do is send it to my email. I don't even look at it until I get ready to tell you guys about it. Oh, here we go with this crap. Faraday man sentenced to life in prison for rape of a 11-year-old. People are disgusting. Rebecca Green, 32. Derek Frazier, 38. Y'all some disgusting people. Disgusting. And I'm going to show you them. I'll let you see what they look like. Hold on. Let me put this. Hold on. These two here. Faraday man who was reportedly, man who reportedly raped and impregnated an 11-year-old girl, pleaded guilty and was sentenced to life imprisonment. Wow. This week in Concordia Parish, 7th Jurisdictional, District Court. Let me see where this is at. Hold on. Let me see where you're at, you sicko. So Derek is 39. Changed his plea from not guilty to guilty of first-degree rape just before the jury had been selected for a trial scheduled on Monday, September 30th. With division, a judge, Kathy Johnson, overseeing court proceedings, Assistant District Attorney Justin Lipsy said. The now 12-year-old child, this happened a year ago. Is this what we're talking about now? Because they said September 30th. Unless they were 11 years old before September, and then they turned 12 years old same year. So it could be this year as well. Let me see if I can find some information on it. No, it's 2023. It's from last year, y'all. I'm trying to figure out where they're at. Oh, Lord, these people are disgusting. So the now 12-year-old was prepared to testify, face the predator, and face cross-examination in front of the jury. The plea change spared her from having to do so. So he changed it from not guilty to guilty, so she wouldn't have to. Well, at least you did that part, okay? At least you could do that for that child. You sicko. You sicko. You sick sicko. Let's see. It looks like Mississippi. It looks like it was in Mississippi, y'all. Horrible. Disgusting. Wow. Disgusting. All right. Next one. Don't know if y'all know about this. Found this out today, or got this information today. Send it to my email before I didn't read it. Like I said, I go blind. I go blindly into these news breaks. Hold on. All I do is send it to my email. All right. Rise in HIV cases is steepest among, listen to this, among heterosexual men and women, with 30% surge in 2 years. New HIV diagnosis among heterosexual men and women in England have surged by over 30% in the last 2 years. New data reveals. Wow. Experts Experts aren't certain why cases are rising, but suggest better access to testing may be a factor. Charities fear the aim of ending new cases HIV in England by 2030 is now at risk. The latest features revealed that new diagnoses in England jumped by 15% from 2022 to 2023, rising from 2,451 to 2,810. This is horrible. This is horrible, y'all. All right, let's see what they got on here. Men exposed to HIV through X with women, the number of new diagnoses, first made in England rose by 36% from 445 in 2022 to 605 in 2023. That's horrible, y'all. All right, so that's that. Like I said, I'm only going to read some of it. I'm not going to read all of it. That's horrible. Okay. Okay, so the next one is that we have, or I have, Olive Garden customer tries to order chicken Alfredo with create your own pasta hack. It backfires. It backfires, y'all. I wonder what happened. I can't wait to read that one. I hope it's not too much to read. Okay. All right, restaurant hack. This is the person. Let's see what happened to her. Restaurant hacks are a popular topic of discussion on TikTok. In some cases, the hacks allow one to order a specialty item that might not be available on the menu. For example, last year saw the rise of Waffle House sandwich, a viral trend that had customers ordering several different items to make one cohesive sandwich, and annoying the staff in process. Wow. What's really going on? Okay, so let's see what happened. Why is this Olive Garden customer upset? There's a video. Oh, we got video.
They ordered the exact same thing when we came here. Do you remember?
I do. Yeah.
and they let me do it. And this time, you can't do that. It's not an option.
It says the waiter of Olive Garden. Hold on. Hold on. The waiter of at Olive Garden didn't let her hack the system, and she won't let it go. So they let her do it before, but they wouldn't let her do it this time. So she got a little upset, y'all. She got a little upset. Did y'all see it, or did I not put it? Hold on. I don't think y'all seen it. Or did you see it? Hold on. No, y'all didn't get to see it. That's okay. Hold on. Let me tell y'all. I'm going to show y'all, because I don't want you guys to think I didn't let y'all see it. Hold on. It literally did not, like, it was on a different screen. I'm sorry. I thought you guys were watching it, but you weren't. Okay, so there you go. So it says the waiter at Olive Garden didn't let her hack the system. She won't let it go.
They ordered the exact same thing when we came here. Do you remember?
I do. Yeah.
And they let me do it. And this time,
She said they let her do it before. So she's upset that they wouldn't let her do it again. Big baby. They're not always going to let you get away with stuff like that. Come on now. Hold on. She got upset, y'all. She got upset because they wouldn't let her do something she did before. Okay, here we go. We got a Louisiana deputy charged with rape was rehired by one sheriff's office after being fired from another for misconduct. Wow. Is that where we're at? Is that where we're at? Oh, Lord have mercy. This guy here. That guy here. A Louisiana officer who was previously fired from conduct unbecoming was arrested on Wednesday and charged with allegedly raping two minors. This sicko right here. Let's see. Can you see him? Yeah, that sicko right there. That sicko right there. Allegedly. I don't know if he did or didn't, but that's what they're saying. So there you go. That sicko. All right. Let me go ahead and get another one up. Ridiculous. It's a lot going on in this world. This is in the UK, y'all. This is in the UK. Let me share it. So this is in the UK, and it says, mum horror after finding newborn baby boy gray and bleeding from the nose after suffocating in his sling. So a 5-week-old baby boy was discovered gray and bleeding from his nose by his mom after being carried in a sling. Okay, so the sling is going to be the one where you hold your baby while you're doing things, like you're multitasking and you hold the baby in the sling. Little Rude, I'm not going to even say the name. Anyway, Bradshaw Hall passed away December 2022 in an inquest held at Dublin District Coroner Court heard. So I don't know if they blamed the mother. And it's called, his cause of unalive was attributed to sudden infant unalive syndrome. So it's called SIDS. When apparently healthy baby unexpectedly passes away during sleep, often during the first 6 months of their life. Only 200 babies die of SIDS in UK. So the occurrence is very rare. Wow. That's got to be horrible. Like you're sitting there holding your baby, trying to give it love and attention, and then they become unresponsive and they pass. Wow. That poor mom. I wonder if she was blamed for it. Hey Jermaine, how are you? She was tearing that food up though. Who was tearing that food up? Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, my bad. Did you want to come up? Either one of y'all can come up if you would like. I mean, it's up to you. And no, you don't have to cam up here at all. I don't even cam up. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I might. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I won't be anytime soon. Hello, everybody. So, okay, so now we're going to go to our next news. Let's see. Okay, so this one is going to be Kourtney Kardashian, y'all. Kourtney Kardashian's blasted as son Mason uses shameful racial slur online. Disappointed but not surprised. What? What's really going on here? Disappointed but not surprised. That means that he does it on a regular? What is going on here? Allegedly? See, look right here. So it says Kourtney Kardashian and her famous family now, know all too well what it's like to be in the spotlight constantly. The reality star and her siblings have been making headlines for decades. Now it seems that the next generation Kardashian-Jenner kids are ready to follow their parents' footsteps. However, recently that backfired when Kourtney's oldest son, Mason Disick, I think that's how you say his last name, shocked fans by dropping a racial slur during social media posts. Let's see, do they show it? Hold on. I don't know if they're going to show it, y'all. I hope not. That's horrible if he did. If he actually did do it. I don't want to see nothing about no Wayfair. I heard some stuff about that company. Allegedly. Hold on, it's not doing anything. Yeah, no, that's nothing. Anyway, so that's basically it. They're not showing anything about it, so that's it. That part. All right, now we're gonna go to a. Now we're back to the right spot. Okay. Because I was going back on my email and then I clicked off the StreamYard on accident. Let's see. Do. All right. So now this lady allegedly, okay, they're going to say allegedly. Allegedly. I don't know if they've seen it or not, but allegedly she did some damage to her ex-boyfriend's home. Okay. So let's see. Allegedly, it says. Let's see. It is not a video, but it says here. Assumption. Okay, so this is Louisiana. Goodness gracious. A woman arrested after allegedly damaging ex's home, stealing belongings. Her name is Casey Turner. She's 34 years old. This is her right here. Let's see. I'm not going to read all of it. Let's see what she did. September 26th. They met. Oh, look at this. So they met with the alleged victim. That man told deputies that the ex-girlfriend allegedly forced herself into his home and damaged his personal property. I mean, she just tore up his place, allegedly. Okay. That's all they got on that. Nothing else. Just that. Let's see. All right, so this is in Detroit, y'all. This happened in Detroit. All right, Detroit mom of 3, 23 years old, unalived. She's passes by suicide while at court waiting for arraignment. Now her mom wants answers. Oh. Well, they only got the same picture twice. That don't make no sense. Why they even 2 pictures, but it's the same picture. That's okay. Whatever. All right, let's see what they got here. Okay. Family of 23-year-old woman who passed away by suicide while waiting for court appearance in Detroit are seeking answers. Chelsea was being held at the 36th District Court when she attempted suicide and was later pronounced unalived at a hospital. Her mother, Rebecca Font, told WXYZ. I'm just going to say Rebecca says she informed the court about her daughter's mental health diagnosis, which included bipolar disorder, excuse me. She had a disorder and high level of ADHD. Wow. She was taken into custody on charges of operating a stolen vehicle and fleeing police. That claims that guards at the 36th District Court were not watching her daughter when she tried taking her life. So she had been brought to the court from Wayne County Jail for her arraignment. It shocked me, the fact that I reported her mental illness, that they weren't watching her. That said, this is the mother saying this. Obviously, she wasn't watched in there. The mother added she was having some struggles. She was going through a domestic DV situation with a guy she was living with for 4 years and ended up running off and getting involved with the wrong people and to escape it. So she was in a DV situation. She leaves and ends up being in just as bad or maybe worse because she got involved with the wrong people when she left. And then she ends up going to jail. Okay. Wow. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have 3 people. Zachary, this is in Louisiana. Police searching for 3 people who stole $1,500 from a local store. Okay, we got a video, y'all. We got a video. You know what happens here? I got to change my thing from, well, actually, no, I have the right overlay. Okay, so let me put that on for y'all.
Let Stanton's help you create a...
Wait till that's off.
Police are looking for 3 people accused of stealing more than $1,000 worth of merchandise. The 3 suspects were caught on surveillance cameras taking the items. Police did not respond to the WBRC's comment about where the theft happened. If you have any information, call Zachary Police.
All right, so I'm going to show you a picture just in case y'all live over there in Zachary and you know these people. Tell it. Tell it, y'all. Tell it. Hold on. Let me bring it back. Because all they did was...
Let Stanton's help you create a kitchen.
Hold on. Goodness gracious. Same commercial. Okay, so these are the people. This lady, and this lady. These 3 here. I hope y'all can see that clearly. They're looking for them for stealing $1,500 worth of products from TJ Maxx. All right, there we go. All righty, next. What do we have next, y'all? This could have been prevented from, family of women unalived when she couldn't get that word, abortion, announces lawsuit plans. Ooh-wee. I'm gonna let y'all see that. Let me put this up. OMG. They're gonna say the word. I'm not gonna be able to say it. Y'all know I don't want to say that word. No, that ain't it. I don't know why they do that.
Initially, I did not want the public to know my pain. I wanted to go through in silence, but I realized that it was selfish. I want y'all to know Amber was not a statistic. She was loved by a family, a strong family, and we would have done whatever to get my baby, our baby, the help that she needed. When ProPublica came to my home, I pushed them away. No, but Kavithia, she was persistent. She said, it was something that you needed to know. You have to hear me. Women around the world, people around the world need to know that this was preventable. 2 years later, after speaking with my daughters, because I lost strength, I lost hope. You're looking at a mother that is broken. The worst pain ever that a mother, that a parent could ever feel. Her father and myself and the family, you're looking at it.
Wow. The next one's going to be man accused of throwing rocks on interstate in Baton Rouge said he was helping God. What the heck is going on here? That's what it says. All right, look at here. Man accused of throwing rocks on interstate in Baton Rouge said he was helping God. What do you mean? How God ain't telling nobody to throw no doggone rocks on no interstate? Let's see what he got to say. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Jesus, I don't know what's going on in Baton Rouge for real, y'all. A man accused of throwing rocks at vehicles driving on interstate on the ramp, on ramp in Baton Rouge has been arrested. East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office deputies responded to a disturbance call near Bluebonnet. Wow, you know that is a very, very busy street, y'all. That area is very busy. That highway is very, very busy. Very busy. East Baton Rouge Sheriff police deputies responded to a disturbance call near Bluebonnet Boulevard and East 110 around 5 p.m. Let me tell you how busy it is around that time. It is so busy because people are getting off of work around that time. According to an affidavit, deputies made contact with Timothy Williman, 27 years old, on the side of the road across the ditch where he was placed into handcuffs. That's a busy time, y'all. So he was doing this. God told him to do this. Are you kidding me? East Baton Rouge, I'm sorry. I'm just going to say EBRSO. We all know what that means. Anyway, said a witness told deputies that Willman, I think that's how you say it, Willman, was jumping in and out of the road and obstructing the flow of traffic. The witnesses also said that they saw Willman throwing rocks at vehicles, driving on the ramp, which caused cars to slow down as he was laying down in the roadway on the on-ramp. Wow. Oh my goodness. Arrest documents said. This is crazy. Deputies asked Willman, why was he on the road? He responded by saying he was helping God, according to EBRSO. So EBR is East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office. That's what that stands for. He was booked into East Baton Rouge Parish Prison and charged with resisting an officer, criminal mischief, throwing rocks, dangerous objects, criminal trespass, aggravated obstruction of a highway of commerce. That's his charges. OMG. I know that's not him. No, that's not him. Yeah, that's just something that pops up on the side. That's crazy, y'all. I really don't know what's going on in this world. This world's just like jacked up. It's getting worse by the minute. Not unless God is tripping. Hello? Did anybody get hurt? They didn't say. He was throwing rocks and they did not say that if anybody got hurt or not. Because if anybody got hurt, I'm pretty sure they would have said, bodily injury and all that. They would have had bodily injury. The only thing they have is, like I said, hold on, let me go back to that. Hold on, let me go back to that. So he says he was booked into the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison and charged with resisting an officer, criminal mischief, throwing rocks, dangerous object, criminal trespass, theft, aggravated obstruction on highway of commerce. Yeah, so they're not saying anything as far as him hurting anybody. Have you talked about Garth Brooks' story? What about Garth Brooks? You can come up, Jermaine, if you want. What about Garth Brooks? I know he's isn't he the country singer? Isn't he the country singer?
Lightning has been detected near your location. Lightning has been detected.
Yeah, there's a lightning going on. It's coming through here. That's crazy. He's being accused of SA makeup. Oh my God. I did not know about that. Let me look it up. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. Thank you. They say he's a P. Diddy of country music. I'm done. I cannot with these people. Oh my God. All right, hold on. Let me go pull it up. Give me a second. Hold on, let me look it up. Oh, God, help me, Jesus. And I used to like his music. I ain't gonna listen to it no more. If he's a sicko like the rest of these people, I'm definitely not gonna listen to him. Garth Brooks. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. I love Garth Brooks music. Yeah, like, come on. Why? Why would you do this? People are rich and they're doing things that are beyond crazy. I'm about to cuss. Oh my God.
Okay, we're back now with new allegations against the country music superstar Garth Brooks. The singer-songwriter behind hits like Friends in Low Places now facing accusations of sexual assault and battery. This stemming from a lawsuit filed by his hairstylist and makeup artist. Here with the latest, NBC's Steve Patterson joins us now from Los Angeles. What does the lawsuit allege, Steve?
Yeah, Tom, I've looked at the lawsuit. The allegations here are stunning. They are detailed. They are graphic. And while I'll spare some of that detail here, I think it's important to issue a trigger warning to anyone watching. The suit names the alleged victim as Jane Roe, the makeup artist first hired by Brooks' wife, Trisha Yearwood, who started working with Brooks on gigs back in 2017. The filing, however, stems from allegations in 2019 alleging Brooks repeatedly exposed himself to Roe, shared inappropriate sexual advances and messages, enforced inappropriate touching. And according to the suit, this reaches a boiling point in May of 2019, where Roe alleges that she is raped by Brooks in a hotel room while they're on a work trip. And the sexual remarks even increased in volume, according to the suit, after that incident. The suit saying that the trip was a Grammy Honors event here in Los Angeles. And of course, the suit filed in a California state court today.
This is the first time we've ever heard any type of allegation like this against Garth Brooks. Has he responded tonight? Do we know if he's taking any legal action?
So in this suit, it references another anonymous suit filed in a Mississippi court in September. So this is before the current suit from Roe, with Brooks reportedly describing himself in a separate countersuit before this suit as a celebrity public figure who resides in Tennessee. That suit allegedly asked the court to declare that Roe was leveling false allegations and to bar her from publicizing them any further. It also reportedly claims that she asked him for salaried employment and medical benefits, and that after he refused, her attorney sent Brooks the confidential demand letter containing the allegations that I'm reporting to you now. Her attorney team, of course, claiming this was all an attempt to silence Roe.
And just to be clear with our viewers here, we've reached out. We've been looking for a response from Garth Brooks and his representatives, but so far we haven't heard anything back yet, right?
Nothing back yet, Tom. We have reached out to his attorney team. We are trying to get an answer there.
Okay, and when we will, we'll bring it to you. Thanks so much. We appreciate that, Steve.
Steph, thank you. We are following breaking news right now related to music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. Major new allegations today of sexual assault and exploitation by Combs. For the first time, we are hearing about victims who say they were...
We already heard that. I already did that on P. Diddy's live. Let me see what else they're saying about this doggone Garth crap. 3 hours ago, that information is from. Let's see what the charges are, if they have any. Don't tell me I have to make a video for him, because it's going to get crazy. Other people going to start coming out of the woodwork. Okay, I found some information on what he did, what he's being allegedly accused of. I'm still going to listen to his music, take away Diddy and Brooks. That's pretty much my whole, oh, come on now. I'm sure there's other people to listen to that are not like demons, allegedly. All right, so this is what it says on here. In addition to essay and battery, the suit accuses Brooke of repeatedly exposing his genitals and his buttocks, talking about X, and sharing sexual fantasies with Rowe, regularly changing his clothes in front of Rowe and sending sexual explicit text messages. In her filing, Rowe claims during one of the alleged incidents in 2019, she was at the Brooks home for work. He walked out of the shower naked. Wow. Grabbed her hands and forced them onto his genitals. While speaking, while speaking to her with sexual, explicit, and vulgar language. In addition, alleged incident, in May 2019, the suit alleges that Brooke raped Rowe in a hotel room during a work trip to Los Angeles, where Brooks was taping a Grammy tribute performance. According to the suit, Brooks and Rowe traveled to Los Angeles on Brooks' private jet. Usually there were others on Brooks' private jet, but this time Miss Rowe and Brooks were the only two passengers, the complaint states. Once in Los Angeles at the hotel, Miss Rowe could not believe that Brooks had booked a hotel suite with one bedroom, and she did not have a separate room. Once they arrived at the hotel suite, Rowe alleges the country singer appeared in the doorway in the bedroom, completely naked. Rowe complained, states she felt trapped in the room alone with Brooks. After the alleged rape, Rowe claims that Brooks continued to tell her sexual fantasies with more frequency and physically groped her. The complaint states Brooks repeated remarks about having a threesome with his wife. On his complaint as a plaintiff, John Doe Brooks claims defendant Rowe attorney sent him a confidential demand letter alleging sexual conduct after he declined Rowe's request for salaried, employed, and medical benefits. It's a shame these rich people do this type of stuff. I agree. It is a shame. Oh my God. Rowe's attorney told CNN that Brooks' efforts to silence our client through the filing of premeditative complaint in Mississippi, I was nothing other than an act of deprivation, and attempted intimidation. No, that's desperation. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read too fast. Desperation and attempted intimidation. There you go. That's what he did, y'all. At least, hey, allegedly, because I don't know. I just don't understand these doggone stars. I just don't know why they can't. They got wives. They got women who love them. They can, like, what is it? What is it with these brains? Like, what are they thinking? Here's a crazy one now. Deputy accused of passing inmate boyfriend information about a gang member. It's very crazy. I just don't understand it. I mean, I just don't understand it. I don't understand the reason behind force. I mean, they I don't know. They just
Your company's
enjoy
ad could be here or on
forcing
TV.
people to do things that they don't want to do is what it looks like to me. I mean, that's what I see. That's what I'm hearing. They like forcing
that
people to do
investigation
things
led
they
to
don't
the
want to
arrest
do.
of a deputy
Or else
working at
it's
the
no fun. It's literally no fun for them unless they're forcing somebody to do something they don't want to do. What is really going on in this world? Anyway, prison deputy arrested East Baton Rouge. Again, Baton Rouge. Tybrikia, I guess that's how you say, Gibson. So here's the information on her, crazy behind.
the parish prison. The East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office fired Tybricia Gibson and booked her for malfeasance in office and entering contraband into a penal facility. Investigators say Gibson had a relationship with inmate Rashawn Alexander. Alexander allegedly paid her to bring in that contraband into the jail. Detectives learned about this scheme while examining phone records related to that 60 gang case that Joe Collins just told you about.
Yeah, okay. So that was short, but you know. Okay. So my thing is this. Armando, if you want to come up, I will drop the link. Oh my God. These people are just going to drive me nuts with all this craziness. Yeah, I agree. But why don't some of these people come forward sooner? I don't know. I wish I knew. If, God forbid, something like that happens to me, I'm telling it all. I might lose my job. I might lose my home, but I'm not going to lose the rest of my life. You could get all that stuff back. You could get money back. You could get another job. You could get your property. You could get property. You could get a car. You can just, property is something that you can get back. It might take some time, but your life, and somebody taking advantage of you and you're letting it go until something else happens, and then it happens again and again and again and again and again, and then you decide to tell it. Oh my God, allegedly. Oh my God, allegedly. This happened in 2019. That's 5 years ago. 5 years ago. And this one is accused of passing inmate boyfriend information about a gang member. Like, what is the information that you're giving them? For what? I'm so ticked off right now about Garth Brooks, it's not even funny. And this one here, I don't know how true it is. I really don't know how true this is, but oh, Lord have mercy. She said, this is what she said. I don't know if you guys believe this or not. They can control the weather, claims Marjorie Taylor Greene after deadly Hurricane Helene unalives over 200 people. Yeah. So Representative Taylor Greene, I'm not going to say her name, is Marjorie, I think that's how you say it, Taylor Greene, weighed in on the deadly hurricane which wreaked havoc in her state of Georgia and across the southern United States on Thursday, suggesting that the hurricane has been controlled. Wow. After the Hurricane Helene death toll rose over 200, Greene wrote in social media posts, "Yes, they can control the weather. It's ridiculous for anyone to lie and say it can't be done." Greene also posted on a map of areas most affected by the hurricane, overlaid with an electoral map by political party. Wow. This is a map of hurricane affected area with an overlay of an electoral map by political party, shows how hurricane devastation could affect the election, she warned. Following her election to Congress in 2020, Greene received criticism over previous comments she had made, suggesting wildfires in California had been started by space lasers connected to the wealthy Rothschild family. Wow. Alleged. If this is real, oh my God. Greene's remark came to be known as the Jewish space laser remarks, despite the Congresswomen never using those exact words. Greene went on to capitalize on the controversy earlier this year when she filed an amendment to an Israel aid bill proposing that funds be used for development of space laser technology on southwest border. How true do you guys think that is? Y'all believe that? Okay. Now, this is supposed to be 5 gang members arrested, accused of conspiracy to commit unaliving, intimidate a witness. Okay, so here's another video, y'all. Let me put my overlay on here. See that? 5 gang members arrested, accused of conspiracy to commit unaliving, intimidate a witness. That's what they did, to intimidate a witness.
Get expert information.
It's coming, y'all. Of course, there's an ad. Is there ever not an ad on here? Come on now. Hold on, why is it doing that?
Accused of conspiring to commit murder and 5 gang members from Baton Rouge accused of conspiring to commit murder and intimidation of a witness are now in jail. BRPD says all 5 are part of the 60 gang and they face multiple charges.
They look like.
4 of the members were arrested previously by BRPD for several charges, including narcotics violations, weapons violations, and other violent crimes, including murder. The fifth member was arrested after detectives searched an apartment on Pampas Street.
It's been an ongoing investigation. You know, our detectives have been gathering
evidence
through a course of a few months to make sure we have a
just gonna
solid
drop it
case
in here.
against these perpetrators who
Come on,
have
come
been
on
arrested.
Tonight at 10 o'clock, News 2's Joe Collins explains why BRPD calls this a particularly serious case.
This is sad right here. So, a Good Samaritan brutally attacked after Cowboys game. There's a video. Hold on. You can't even help anybody anymore.
In there, but a family was excited just to cheer on their team. However, it ended with a couple side by side in the hospital.
They say they were attacked after trying nothing more than helping a woman who was in need. Our Caroline Vandergrift today with the exclusive story.
Seeing the Dallas Cowboys take on the Ravens in person was a dream come true for longtime fan Wenceslao Gonzalez.
You know, I never thought I would be able to attend to a game. You know, for my wife and for my daughter to be able to do that for me, that was very special for me.
They'd gotten the tickets for him for his birthday, but their celebration took an unthinkable turn as they were leaving the game and saw a man screaming at a young woman.
She was sobbing and she looked scared.
Lindsay Gonzalez felt like she had to intervene to tell her to get away from this man. That's when they say he turned on them.
He was in my husband's face and he had already hit my husband in the face. And I was trying to separate them. And that's it. That's all I remember. Next thing I remember was waking up in the hospital.
She says the man had punched her too, knocking her out cold. When Lindsay was on the ground, her daughter and other witnesses watched him kick her in the face, according to Arlington police.
And I think I have a total of 12 fractures in my face. My jaw was broken on the left side.
It took 4 metal plates to repair the damage, but doctors don't know if Lindsay will ever look the same again. Wenceslao had to have surgery today to repair torn ligaments in his leg.
Our whole worlds have been turned upside down. Our lives may never be the same after this.
Arlington police arrested 32-year-old Rafael Ramirez that night for the attack, but the family doesn't understand why it took so long for help to arrive.
It was just really frustrating that there wasn't more police presence, there wasn't more security around to do the job that they were supposed to be doing.
Ramirez has been charged with 2 counts of assault causing bodily injury.
I never wish bad upon anybody or want to see any harm come to anybody. I do want him to pay for what he's done, though, and I want it to be fair and just.
The Gonzaleses say their 5 kids are keeping them going right now, along with the hope that what happened is a wake-up call for the woman they tried to help that night.
If I saved her, then it was worth it.
But now they'll think twice before intervening in a similar situation again.
Good that you try to be a good Samaritan, but at the same time, what's going to happen if I am a good Samaritan?
The team told me all events at AT&T Stadium are staffed appropriately with security and law enforcement, and guest safety is always a priority. But the Gonzalez family says they will never come back here again. In Arlington, I'm Caroline Vandergrift.
I don't blame
CBS News, Texas.
I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to come back either. Something like that happens. You're trying to be a good Samaritan and you get jumped. I'm sorry. That's crazy. Okay, so this is a new thing in Louisiana, they're saying. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull that up. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but this is my first time. Louisiana residents learning what purple porch light means. What does it mean, y'all? Let's see. Louisiana residents are encouraged to find out why people are displaying purple porch lights. Faith House of Arcadia. Look, I can't even get the word out, and that's from here. Acadiana? I don't know, whatever. Arcadia, whatever. Anyway, what's the community to change? Wants the community to change the light bulb outside their homes to help acknowledge and support DV Awareness Month. So that's what they're using it for Awareness Month. I couldn't even get that word out for nothing. Hold on. Love shouldn't hurt. That's about the DV that they're talking about. All right, so that's why they're telling people to put that light out. It's for DV, y'all. Hold on one second. My son has something to say. Yeah, later on, I might do a quick live. My son is putting the fence back up, y'all. Doing a great job, too.
Just gotta put the pickets on.
Yeah, amazing. That's him talking, y'all. Say hello.
What's going on?
All right, you guys. Let's go to the next one. They're both weird. Most likely. Because I really can't see how weather can be controlled by humans when it says natural disaster. Unless they're the natural disasters. I'm just saying. All right, here's another one for y'all. Let's see. Is there a video? I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. Yes, there is. There's a video. There's a video. So this one says, armed woman unalived while being served paperwork, police say. Here we go with that crap. Lord have mercy. I cannot with some of these people.
This is it.
Hold on.
Around 1 o'clock on Tuesday,
saw some cop cars fly through.
The 4400 block of Southwest Hudson Street in West Seattle.
They immediately threw up the cones, taped off some stuff.
Details now coming into focus.
Two subjects that went to the house to deliver some paperwork.
SPD spokesperson Detective Brian Pritchard confirmed the two men were not law enforcement officers, but wouldn't say what those documents were about, other than clarifying this was not an eviction. King County records show the home was in foreclosure. After the men arrived, police say the homeowner walked out with a shotgun.
And caller's now saying he shot back at her and that she's on the ground.
One of the subjects fired their firearm.
A deadly wound to the chest. The King County Medical Examiner's Office identifying the woman as 57-year-old Tamara Towers Perry.
We just stormed the Congress, and I'm going to tell you right now.
Better known as Dr. Tammy, a doctor who posted video from the Capitol on January 6th. She was never charged, but it sparked outrage within the medical community. Perry eventually lost her license.
I've seen her before and we would walk past each other, but no speaking.
Neighbors say they mainly knew Perry by brief interactions and by her home, easily identified by the QAnon display in the window.
She started yelling at me, "Are you the police? Are you military?" I think it was because of the blue uniform. I'm like, no, I'm just airline and just walking by. But she just was very paranoid.
Police say they had no known previous interactions, but these types of incidents, Detective Pritchard says,
pretty tense situation,
can be risky for everyone involved.
It could always turn into something like this.
Wow. Armed woman unalived while being served, being served paperwork, police say. I don't know what's wrong with these people nowadays, I swear it. Not one person on this earth, like literally, oh my God, allegedly, majority. It seemed like you got some crazy ones out there. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know what this one's about, but this is crazy. School under fire for installing windows in gender inclusive bathrooms so teachers and classmates can watch. What the heck? Hold up. Wait a minute. Where is this at? Pennsylvania? I'm not kidding when I said what I just read is what I just read. Let me show y'all. School under fire for installing windows in gender inclusive bathrooms so teachers and classmates can watch. What do you mean? Hold on. Let me read this before I go off. Hold on. A middle school in Pennsylvania is installing windows in its gender exclusive bathrooms that will allow teachers and students to see inside from the hallway. What is going on here? The new bathroom windows at Emory H. Markle Middle School in Hanover, oh my God, will not allow people to see into stalls, but give a full view of the sink area. Southwestern School District Board in York County approved windows in August. The district school board said it was installing windows to comply with guidance from the Independence Law Center. The Independence Law Center is a branch of Pennsylvania Family Institute, religious organization that advocates for the state to become a place where God is honored. This is what they want to do now. But the move has sparked concerns from parents, community members, LGBTQ advocates. I'm not going to even sit here and do this. I don't understand this, y'all. Did you guys just hear what I just said? Hey, Renegade. I'm going to drop the link if you want to come up. Or I don't think you can see it, but I'll just drop the link for you, make it easier for you. I don't know what to say about this crap. I really don't. I don't know what's going on in this world, y'all. I can't explain it. Oh, I cannot explain this anymore. And don't forget to tell your wife I said hi, Renegade. Oh my God. So here we go. It just raised a ton of concerns for me. Privacy concerns, safety concerns for kids who need those facilities. Jennifer, a parent whose child attends school in the district, told local outlet WGAL 8, "I'm feel like this is a deterrent to keep them from using them. Is that what it is? So they don't use the bathroom? She added, I can understand needing to have supervision over middle and high school students, especially in the bathrooms. Hold on, let me go get you. I cannot with these people, Renegade. I cannot. I was a teenager once, and I know it's tough. It's a tough spot, but I also think windows aren't the solution. I think it was a real issue. It wasn't. Excuse me. It wouldn't just be gender inclusive bathrooms. So basically what she's saying, if they weren't making it into an inclusive bathroom, this would be going on. They would not have to do this with the bathroom. I cannot. New use.
Mic check.
To surprise me.
Mic check.
But now nothing does. Yeah. I can barely hear you, sweetie.
Mic check.
A little bit louder.
Mic check.
Mic check. You're doing good.
Dang, I got it all the way up to 100.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I cannot with this thing. Well, you know what? Let me turn up my headset. It might be the headset.
How's this?
Perfect. Perfect. Hey, D Truth, how are you? I cannot with these people.
I might be picking up like the next room or something.
That's okay. I don't think it's. I can't barely hear.
Where you was hearing my wife, she was all the way in the living room.
That's okay. As long as it's not like TV or music, we're good.
Oh, it would pick up the news and all like that in the living room.
Hold on, that's too low. Can you guys believe this? Did you hear what I just read to y'all? Thank you, D Truth. I appreciate your support. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. I don't know if you heard this, D Truth, because I know you'd be going off on people, but listen to this. School under fire for installing windows in gender inclusive bathrooms so teachers and classmates can watch. What? Literally, the stalls are not going to be watched, but they are literally making windows where you could actually see into the bathroom where the sinks are. Some people be doing things in the area.
That junk's wrong.
Yeah.
If you're going to install windows, install the ones that you can't see through, but light can come through.
Something. Oh my God. I cannot with these people right now. I don't smoke, but they gonna make me smoke. All these doggone news. Oh my Jesus.
And then they want to know why people wants to pull their kids out and homeschool them now.
That's what I'm saying.
A friend of mine pulled her two kids out and homeschooled them. Which a good thing about that was they both were in the same grade, so
yeah,
or doing the same grade. One was grade behind, and they both were doing like the same math, the same English, everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what she did, she just pulled them out and homeschooled them.
Right. I mean, that's just something that people are going to start doing now. Because, like, this is... I like I've been telling you, I don't have anything against anybody who likes who they like. They like who they like. Men like men, women like women. I don't care. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. But when you start changing things for the people in general, something like this is beyond me.
Look, I'm okay with an adult choosing what they want to be. That's all cool, but you don't need to be bringing it to the children under 18, in my opinion.
Agree.
And especially children under 10.
Definitely agree.
I mean, here in North Carolina, they're wanting to ban books out of elementary schools, which I agree with, but I don't know why other people's disagreeing with it, because it's like talking about pornos and stuff like that. It's talking about all kinds of weird shit.
You're talking about books that they have in there?
Yeah, they got it in elementary schools.
They don't need to be reading none of that.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't need to read none of that. Heck no.
When I was growing up and when I was going to school, sex ed was for high school students only. You may, I mean, right at the end of when I graduated, they moved it down to the 8th grade, because that was the last grade in middle school. But anything below, you couldn't take sex ed.
Wow.
And now they're wanting to talk to the 8, 9, 10-year-olds about it. Why do they need to know about it at that age?
Exactly. Oh, Lord have mercy. This world is going down.
I mean, I go back to the Bible. The Bible says that God created Adam and Eve, male and female. That's it.
Right.
You can only be male. You can only be either male or female. You can't be both. You can say that you're female, but these guys that says that they're female and they go into like women's bathrooms and stuff like that, they're sick.
Yes, I agree.
I see a man go into the bathroom after my granddaughter. Oh, I'm gonna be a man going into that bathroom too, but only one of us walking out.
Hold on.
Exactly, Jermaine.
I haven't eaten anything this morning, so I was laughing at what Jermaine just said. You are so right. If teachers can't teach basic math, do we really want them teaching our children about that? No, we don't. I feel like, I'm sorry to say, this is my opinion, my thoughts, okay? I feel this way. I feel like the parents should be teaching their kids education.
Yep.
They're putting too much on the schools. They're giving them too much leeway to teach your kids things. You can teach your own kids that. Get you some books if you don't know too much about it and teach your kid. Stop leaning on these teachers to teach your kids these things.
Oh, on another subject, we got our refrigerator today.
Awesome.
We just got it put in. Now we got to let it cool down before we can put anything in it.
Right.
I think we saved a little bit of stuff. We saved like some condiments and some lunch meat,
Mm-hmm.
and then I hope I saved my chocolate milk. I can't go without my chocolate milk.
I got you.
I had to go without it this morning.
Jermaine said, Lord knows what kind of freaks are teaching these days.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy is you're literally in my head. I was about to say that, then I said, "Nah, I'm not going to say that." But I'm glad you did.
I had a little 5'4" cutie that taught me when I was in high school.
Oh boy, watch what he's going to say. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah.
You're trying to get a date. Go ahead.
No, it was a little 5'4" cutie. She was a teacher.
Uh-huh.
She's a little short thing.
A little shorty, huh? Jermaine, you want to come up? Or you're at work, huh? I think you might be at work.
She could have been my shorty.
Mm-hmm.
But back then, you very seldom ever heard of teachers and students getting together,
Right.
like you do nowadays.
Right. It's getting crazy now. It's getting out there like major, like way out.
And it's mainly female teachers with male students. Now there are some that are male teachers with female students, but you very seldom ever hear about that.
Right.
And I'm wondering if they do that on purpose.
What do you mean? Like you curse a lot, or do you say things that are explicit? Jermaine,
Oh.
Is that what it is? Because if it is, you can keep yourself from saying these things. But other than that, you need to get your
Jermaine, I've got a shirt that says I'm whatever correct. So in political correct. So it don't matter to me.
If you come up here saying something crazy, I'll just drop you down. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I might
Come on,
mute you.
Jermaine. Come on,
I might
Jermaine.
mute you.
Come up and speak your piece. You knows if something pops in my head, I'll say it. I think she's muted me a couple of times. Didn't even know it until after I got through talking.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang! I just went for 10 minutes ranting and raving, and you had me muted for 8 of those minutes.
I've never muted you that long. Come on now.
I'm close to it. I don't rant and rave for 10 minutes. 5 minutes is my max.
Right.
I just get to the point.
Yeah.
I don't do like some people, just keep circling the wagons. I just go right for the wagon.
Right. Just say what you got to say and get it out. Get her out.
That's how much more people needs to be.
So this is this video right here is a short video. It's like 40-something seconds. What part of NC you from? What part of North Carolina you from?
Mid North Carolina. I live probably 45 minutes from Hickory.
So listen to this. This is an alleged situation, but it says Beyonce's ex drummer sought a restraining order and accused her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill, harassment, and controlling her finances. This was a day ago.
Jermaine, I was born in Charlotte, so I know what you're talking about.
Listen to this, y'all. Listen. Let's see what they got to say.
Guys, I cannot make this stuff up. Beyonce's ex-drummer of 7 years, she is seeking a restraining order against Beyonce. She's accusing her.
Hold on. There we go.
Guys, I cannot make this stuff up. Beyonce's ex-drummer of 7 years, she is seeking a restraining order against Beyonce. She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill, and basically controlling her finances, harassing her. She's saying the Beyonce camp is put up a huge harassment campaign against her, and it's overall witchcraft. She's sought a restraining order in the past. It got denied, and she has another one scheduled for October 11th. But the internet is just like, what? Excuse me? And, I was just at the Beyonce concert last week in Houston. It was definitely a religious experience, but I didn't expect any, I didn't experience any witchcraft whatsoever. But I'll be interested to see how this plays out.
I wonder. Allegedly, I wonder how it's going to play. Because they are saying that Beyonce and Jay-Z got something to do with what's going on, allegedly. Oh, Lord have mercy.
I'm about an hour and a half from Burlington.
Okay.
So me and Jermaine real close.
Yeah, really, really close. Oh, this is from the hurricane, y'all. Twin babies who were unalived alongside of their mother in Georgia are the youngest known Hurricane Helene victims. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Diddy's going to tell on some people, but some of them people he ain't going to even open his mouth about. I mean, there's people around Diddy that's bigger than he is.
Look at this. This is the mom and the two babies that were unalived in Georgia, y'all.
Wasn't that from a tree falling on the house?
Let me see. I'm going to take this off so y'all can see them clearly. Oh. Look at the babies. Oh, they're so cute. I'm sorry. Okay, let me see what happened. Georgia father Obi Lee Williams spent every morning looking forward to a daily phone call from his daughter. Oh my gosh. But their last conversation was fraught with her fear of Obi Williams, 27, told her father that she and her newborn twins were hunkering down alone at their trailer home in Thompson as Hurricane Helene ripped through the southeast. Oh my God. So they were in the back. Hold on. When they hung up, he told her, he urged her to take shelter in the bathroom with her month-old babies until the storm passed. Minutes later, she was no longer answering her family's calls. Jesus Christ. A large tree had fallen through the roof, crushing Kobe and causing her to fall on top of the infant sons. Oh my God. And all three were found unalive.
Also, I-40 is closed too, Jermaine. I-40 between here and Tennessee is closed. And a lot of other roads. I know, Jermaine. I just didn't want to correct you.
All right, y'all. We got some information.
What we got?
A new AI glasses reveal personal information like name, address, just by looking at people. Here we go. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right, so they got these glasses now. You can look at somebody and get their information. It's called iX-Ray AI Works. This is how it works. Okay, no, that's not the name of it, but that's what. Hold on. It's called iX-Ray. Ever dream having a superhero powers like Iron Man, where you could instantly know someone's personal details, home address, phone number, name, and more just by looking at them? A group of Harvard students has made it possible for you with the help of innovation of AI glasses called iX-Ray. I wonder how much they cost.
We built glasses that let you identify anybody on the street. The information a tool collects from just a photo of your face is staggering.
To use it, you just put the glasses on, then as you walk by people, the glasses will detect when somebody's face is in frame. This photo is used to analyze them, and after a few seconds, their personal information pops up on your phone.
Right? This is me volunteering. June Lee, right? Yeah. Oh. You're this photo was great. This is like you're from Bergen County Academies? Yeah. Your Korean name is Ju-Eun?
Oh my God.
Cambridge Community Foundation. Oh, hi, ma'am. Wait, are you Betsy? Yes. Oh, okay. I think I met you through like the Cambridge Community Foundation, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's great to meet you. I'm Kane.
Oh wait.
I'm done.
So do you happen to be the person working on like minority stuff for like Muslims in India at all or something? Yes. Really? Yes. Are you Kashif? Yes. Oh, I've read your work before. It's super cool. I'm Anfu. Nice to meet you. Oh, I love
Anfu, get in front.
Oh. But,
oh my God.
So here's how it works. We stream the video from the glasses straight to Instagram and have a computer program monitor the stream. We use AI to detect when we're looking at someone's face. Then we scour the internet to find more pictures of that person. Finally, we use data sources like online articles and voter registration databases to figure out their name, phone number, home address, and relatives' names. And it's all fed back to an app we wrote on our phone.
Using our glasses, we were able to identify dozens of people, including Harvard students, without them ever even knowing. Here's some of our favorites.
Secretary of Transportation.
This is crazy.
Wait. Oh.
Hey, AI.
Yeah, okay.
Is your address 4 Valley? Yeah. Atlanta, Georgia, 303. Is
oh my God. Yes. Not anything, but yes.
Oh,
also attended Yale's Young Global Scholar Summer Program, right?
Really?
Yeah, these are me in like middle school.
Oh my God. What about John and Susan? Are they your
Those are my parents.
parents? Okay, cool. Is that you?
I told you there's so much.
Is that you?
Oh yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow. Y'all, this is crazy. How the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you guys know Lucas Coley, rapper and influencer? He passed at 27 years old. As his manager says, his heart is ripped into shreds. Tributes pour in. What the heck? He's young. Where did he die? What did he pass from? French American social media star reportedly on live Wednesday night. His manager reported. Oh, he's a cutie patootie. He's so young. He's so young, y'all. Look. Hold on. Let me take this off so y'all can see him clearly. Oh, wow. He's young, y'all.
Okay, I'm going to post something in the chat. And I want you to read it and tell me what you think.
Look at this. He's so young. He's only 27. Let me see what he passed from. Musician who lived in Las Vegas, Nevada, was famous in his longtime social media presence and his viral single "I Just Wanna" released in 2016. Just hours before his unaliving, Coley tragically posted an orange love heart emoji on his Instagram story saying, "I love y'all." What did he pass from? Rest in peace. Where did he pass from? Yeah, I don't know what he passed from, but this is him, y'all. God be with you, sir.
Hey, I just posted something in regular chat. I want you to read it and tell me what you think.
NC Mace has introduced a bill to force FEMA to redirect all funds supporting illegal immigrants to disaster relief. Okay, so is that the one where they are giving it to the immigrants instead of taking care of what's going on over there?
Yeah, they've already spent like over $1 billion on immigration, giving money to immigrants, the illegal immigrants that's coming in here. But yeah, they can't afford. And they said that they know that there's another storm on the horizon, and they can't even afford another storm if it hits. They can't even afford this storm.
This is horrible.
But yet, FEMA says, "Oh, we got this storm under control. We got the money that we need for this storm." But yeah, they keep asking for more and more money, more and more supplies.
No, I'm disagreeing. I'm disagreeing with that. I don't think they should be doing that. No.
In my opinion, if they're asking for more and more money and more supplies, they don't have what they need for this. A lot of people's telling people, don't send your money to the government agencies.
Right.
Send it to the churches in the surrounding counties. Send it to the people that are like in these counties that needs the help. And not just to like a certain person. Send it to like the organizations in these counties that have been hit hardest.
Right.
And I mean, I agree with them.
Definitely, I agree with that too. I don't think they should be giving it to the immigrants. I really don't. Like, no.
I mean, I didn't have. Me and my wife didn't have a lot of money, but we sat down, and we talked, and we sent $50 to one of the Samaritan's Purse that's up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, like that I don't understand why they would not help their own country and then send these immigrants the money and taking care of them, making sure they're good, and everybody that's from that, from that state, and take it away from them and give it to the immigrants. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
The people of Hawaii that lost their homes during that wildfire, they only got $750 per person for losing everything.
I heard about that.
And that,
I
what
have an email on that. Yeah.
what they're doing now, they're giving the people that lost everything in the mountains of North Carolina, Tennessee, South Carolina, Georgia, and even Florida, they're giving them $750. Only $750. You can't buy a house.
$750. You can't even buy. You can only buy like maybe a couple of months of food, like even that, if that. Because you know what? Right now,
Depends on how big your family is. They're getting what I heard is that they're giving $750 per family.
To do what?
I don't know.
Where are they gonna stay?
I don't know.
They daggone minds.
They don't care.
I'm so done with these daggone people. Unless you come up with a way to deport millions of, I don't understand it.
Well, see, the whole thing about the immigration is that they've got it where you come into our country, you say that you want to become a citizen, you get put on a waiting list.
Mm-hmm.
That waiting list can be anywhere from months to years. But you wait for your time to come up. You get either a text or you get an email sent to you saying when the date of your case is. You come in, you let them know exactly why you want to become a citizen, why you're leaving wherever you're coming from.
Right.
And then that's when the process begins to bring you in, put you in the United States. Not just you cross the border and boom, you're automatically in. No, I don't go for that.
I agree. That's bull. So now you're going to tell me that these people have complaints about how the money's getting low, and you're not going to be able to, like they can't help anybody, but you're helping them. But
And
you're
then-
not helping your own country. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Then another thing is that the government now is giving these immigrants anywhere from $800 to $5,000 to spend. Plus, they're giving them like $750 in food stamps. But yet, the American people can't get nearly that much. And that's per immigrant. That's not just per family. If you got a father, a mother, a son that's 18, that's triple the money.
Right.
Jermaine, I can say,
horrible.
In my opinion, you're half right about it being a net positive. But when you get 20 million illegal immigrants come across the border, and 50% of those do not work, they take money from the government.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a net positive. That's a net negative.
100%.
But see, that's one thing about it. They're using food stamps to do that. They're using food stamps to buy food. They're not going out here and they're not buying like cars or stuff like that. they're saving their money and they're taking it off their cards and sending it back to wherever they came from. Other countries are making the money, not us.
Exactly.
I mean, I can understand where you're coming from, and I agree to a part of it. But the way I look at it is, if you can't do it the legal way, in my opinion, don't bother. I mean, we have to do everything the legal way.
Right.
Why can't they do it?
Yeah.
It might take a little bit of time, but at the end of the time, they'll be happier.
That's sad. That's sad that they're doing this.
Jermaine, the ones that are making the money are your cartel members. They are the ones that are showing the economic boom. Because they don't have to bring the drugs across the border. They can bring people across. You can make more money off of people, because if you get deported back, guess what? You have to pay the same amount as you did before. So if you get deported 3 times, you're paying 3 times to try to get back into the United States.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that they should become citizens when they first come across. I don't believe they should have driver's license when they first come across, unless it shows that this is where they're from. They should at least be here in the United States for at least a year before they can do anything that we do. At least.
I agree.
I mean, I'm not as bad as like the Poland government. Did you hear what Poland was doing to their immigrants?
Mm-mm.
They're unaliving their immigrants.
Oh my God.
If they're illegal and they try to come across,
Mm-hmm.
they go pow.
Wow. That's crazy.
And
that is
the
crazy.
reason that the government Poland says that they do that is because they want to keep their crime down. Look at the crime in Venezuela. Look at the crime across South America. All that crime's going down. But then look at the crime in the United States. That's reported.
Right.
They say that the crime in the United States is going down. Well, California hadn't reported any crimes. New York hadn't reported any crimes. Chicago hadn't reported any crimes. Any bad crimes, that is.
Right.
So, in Miami, or was it Miami? No, it was somewhere. It was somewhere up. It was one of them states up north, either Michigan or Minneapolis. But one of those hadn't reported any crimes. There's like 4 or 5 states that hadn't reported any of the crimes. Ohio is not reporting any of the immigrant crimes.
Of course not.
But in all of those states, they have showed that the crime is going up in alarming rates.
It's horrible. That is horrible.
I mean, these immigrants, they can come in unalive American citizens, and what do they get? They get deported.
Yep. They get out of trouble for doing what they did. They're
A month or two later, that same immigrant's in another state.
Yep.
I think whether they're immigrants or not, whether they're citizens or not, if you murder an American citizen, then you should be tried in an American court.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
That's not what they're doing now.
They got to do their time, and then they go back to their country.
That's not what they're doing now.
Wow.
They're deporting them back.
Before they do their time?
Yep.
Wow. I'm done with that.
I mean, I've been doing my research on that.
I agree. I understand. I know you do. Wow.
Okay, sunburst.
Yeah, they had a sunburst that was causing people problems with their phone. Remember a few days ago, people were saying something's going on with their phone? Well, guess what? They said the sunburst to wipe out cell phones and Wi-Fi coverage as geometric storm hits Earth.
I don't know. I don't use my cell phone that much anymore, so.
So it says a huge sunburst could wipe out our cell phones and Wi-Fi is due to hit Earth on Saturday. That's tomorrow. But they already had issues with the phones. Like the phones were tripping. The phones were already tripping. So what they talking about? The phones were already tripping. AI, what's up? What's up? I thought I saw you earlier. If you got nothing, wait, you got nothing in prison. Is pretty place, warm food. Okay, and okay, compared to what they had. Okay, so I agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, hold on, what's this? Okay, at the same time, yeah, they a lot of them don't have, so the prisons are going to feed them, clothe them, warm bed, whatever you want to call it, or should I say cot. But think about it. They left their country to the US, like they got here illegally, and then they go do something illegal, like go beat up somebody from the US, right? And get away with it? Like, nah, no, you going to prison, bro. You going to prison. That's how I feel about that one. Just
and that's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's how it is with the United States citizens. You go out here and do a crime, you're going in there and you're going to do the time unless you got the money to get yourself out.
Yep. That's how it should be, but hey, you know, some people say it isn't. So, I mean, like you said, they're changing things up on us. So,
what a lot of states have been doing, like New York, California, Minneapolis, they're rewording their laws to help them,
of course,
to help the government.
Of course, I agree.
And it's like, well, we're not changing the laws. If you reword a law it can change the way that law is represented. So you are in fact changing laws.
Mm-hmm. Agree. I agree.
And there's been a lot. I mean, even here in North Carolina, we have 3 counties that are sanctuary, or we have 3 cities that are sanctuary cities where if an illegal immigrants are in that city and they do something, they can't go in and do anything about it because it's a sanctuary city.
Wow.
Just like in California. There's places in New York does the same thing. I mean, there's videos of people calling the police, and the police comes out and says, well, we can't do nothing about it because they're illegal. They don't even call in ICE. They don't call in nobody.
That don't make no sense. So they're okay with doing whatever they're doing, basically.
Evidently. I think stuff like that is the people that needs to be booted out. I'm not saying that every illegal immigrant needs to be booted out. Don't get me wrong.
No, I get what you're saying.
It's these that comes in here and does crimes that needs to be booted out and never let back in. And if they come back in, then they need to go to jail.
Yeah. Because now you just went against what you were supposed to do, which is stay your behind over there at your country. So now you done messed up, and what is that considered, like your probation or whatever? You messed up your probation, so now you're going in. You got to go to prison now.
Don't play baseball with them. Don't give them 3 strikes.
Heck no. Right away.
And if you do like an unalive or something like that, or you beat someone, have to you know what? Then you should be tried. You don't send them back.
No, because they ain't gonna do nothing but do it again.
There's a couple out toward the beach that is considered sanctuary cities. Right. They don't do nothing to their immigrants. It might not be official sanctuary cities, but they're sanctuary cities.
Right. No official sanctuary cities in the state. North Carolina legislation banned them a few years back. Wow. Okay, so we're going to talk about this now. There is a situation with these kids on a bus with a pow pow, and it went off. Y'all heard about that?
Nope.
Okay. So now it says, weapon goes off on bus. 2 students arrested in West Feliciana, Louisiana. Of course. Happened Tuesday. No injuries. 2 9th graders, students expelled. Metal detector to be added on campus.
That bottom part, I agree with 100%. That's what they need to do to every school.
Should have been done, yeah.
They need to have at least 2 officers in
Mhm.
every school,
Yes.
whether they're on duty or off duty.
Yes. I
They
agree.
should at least have 2.
I agree.
Your bigger schools that have like more people, more students, look into having 3 officers in it. But in your regular size schools, have at least 2. One can't do the work. You need 2, because that way each one of them can split up and cover more ground. It's just like that one in Georgia. That one when the authorities cornered him, what did he do? He dropped his pipe out and he gave up. But yet, if you look back at every other case, they say that it was mental health that did it.
Of course.
But what if you look at most of all the cases that has to do with mental health, they unalive the shooter.
Mhm.
This one they didn't, but yet they're still saying mental health.
Mhm.
I don't buy that. I don't buy every shooting's mental health.
Me neither. Me neither. Me
But
either.
they say they don't want metal detectors in the schools because it makes it seem like a prison.
So what?
When you walk into a courthouse, they have metal detectors. A lot of your hospitals are are having metal detectors. That don't look like prisons.
No. Agree.
I would much rather a school that my kid goes to look like a prison than for someone to get a gun in there and start shooting.
Thank you. Agree. I agree.
I think that will cover a lot more of the school shootings because you have an officer at each one of the metal detectors. You only have 2 metal detectors in each school. You have 2 ways in. All the rest of the doors are locked. They're locked from the outside where you can't get in.
Mm-hmm.
The only way that I can see someone getting in is if someone goes in and opens up one of those doors.
Right.
Put alarms on those doors. Whenever one of those doors is open, the alarm goes off. They do it at Walmart.
Right.
They do
Boy,
it.
do they do it at Walmart.
No, I'm talking about. I used to work at Walmart, so all the doors in the back has alarms on them.
I heard it. I heard it go off and it busts your eardrum. They don't never turn it
Yep.
off right away.
There's ways to turn it off to go out. The employees knows how to do it. Customers don't. And that's to help with people shoplifting and all. Do it to these schools. Put these alarms on the schools. That way, if somebody opens a door that's supposed to be locked, you know it. And you can go, the officer can go check it out.
Agree.
That's why I said if you had 3 officers, you have one officer that's walking around checking doors. You have 2 officers that's sitting where the metal detectors are. Your school will be safe from any of this stuff, unless they wait until school's out or school's coming in to do the school shooting.
Yeah. Never know.
I mean, I know there's ways around stuff, but would that not make it a lot more safe for
Yes.
these students to say, "Oh, it was mental health"? And it started out as mental health, and and people were getting off of it just by going into a mental health facility. Now they're being they're being evaluated and even tried. If they're being tried and they're being convicted of it, you can't tell me that was mental health. Because if it's mental health, you can't be tried.
I have a question for you guys. I know that they keep talking about mental health. I have a question for you guys. And I know that you're in here. I'm glad you're in here, Jermaine, because I have a question that I don't know if anybody can answer for me. With the situation that's going on with all this trafficking of children, of people, of human beings, okay, what would you consider these people? Are they mentally health? Do they have a mental health issue? Or are they just demonic?
No, they're sick.
Sick. So
There
when you
is-
say sick,
it's not
can you define
mental.
the word? Can you define the word sick?
They're evil.
Okay.
All they
So
want
in a-
is money.
Okay.
They're
so
money
it's
hungry.
about money. Money hungry. Okay, so that's not mental. Because I feel like they've
Okay,
been using that mental health issue with people for too long, and they're excusing people with that bull crap.
Let me put it this way. Drug dealer can go out here and sell a kilo of drugs. And let's say he makes 100 grand off of that.
Yeah.
You get a human trafficker come out here, he can take one female, sell that female 5-6 times a day for $200 for years. Tell me who's making the most money.
The one that's selling them over and over. What do you think?
Exactly. It's all about the money. It's all about these people wants to get rich, and that's the way they can get rich. I mean, it's human slavery.
It's horrible. Because I keep seeing
And
that. Like
the-
it's
there's- yeah, but-
everywhere. It's everywhere. It's not
But
just
if you
celebrities.
look at it, not a lot of people wants to talk about it though. That's what gets me. You put the truth in front of a lot of these people's faces, they don't want to talk about it.
They act like they don't see it.
Oh, they see it,
I know they see it, but they acting like they
and
don't.
allegedly, allegedly to me, it seems like half of them's in on it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy out there. It angers me when people use the word constantly. They use the word mental health. Ain't no mental health. Everything is not mental health. I understand if you went to a doctor prior to you going crazy, they already have something on you. There's a record showing that you're actually crazy. And I don't mean a month ago. I mean years of it. Years of you being crazy and nobody helping you. And then you become and then it becomes a point where you're to get attention. The only way to get attention is to unalive someone. Then I'd say, yeah, that's mental health. But if it's mental health, you're using mental health from somebody who just got diagnosed like just a few days ago, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, just so they could do what they're doing as an excuse, then it's not mental health.
But yeah,
It isn't.
you also got to look at these doctors are diagnosing these kids with mental health, right?
Yeah.
Their brains hadn't even developed fully yet. So how can they say, oh, this 10-year-old has mental health problems. His brain hasn't developed enough for you to even tell if he's got mental health. Now, I mean, if you can look at him and he's a little slow, and you can tell like he's got like certain disabilities, then you can say, okay, he's got mental health problems.
Right.
But if he's talking perfect, he's acting perfect, how can you sit there and say he's got mental health problems? And then you turn around and you give these kids the like Ritalin and stuff like that. The side effect is way worse than what they're going through now.
Yeah.
Some of these drugs that they're giving them makes them suicidal.
Right, right.
I don't know if I can say that or not, but I did.
You mean Uggs? You mean Uggs?
Yeah.
He said I did though.
I mean, other channel says it, so
I know.
I'm trying to keep towards your rules, but
Yeah, no. I don't know if we can say that word or not. I just don't. Doesn't mean that we cannot say it. I just don't. I don't take chances with it because there's so many words. Like when I found a YouTuber who made a list of words that we cannot say on YouTube, and I mean like they shutting us up. You can't say certain words, and you have to change it up so that they don't understand that that's the word you're using, but at the same time your audience understands what you're trying to say. And how do you get it? How do you get people to understand that that's the word you're using for sexuality? What the heck is sexuality? But you're going to use an S and say S and then the rest of the word. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
just like Jermaine said, men's mental health has been ignored for decades, and the reason it's been ignored is because adult men will not say that they have a problem.
Right.
Most adult men will not come out and say, look, I have a mental health problem. And they will not seek help
Right.
because they don't
Because
think
it's not
they-
man enough. You're not
they-
man
they-
enough when
well,
you have
it's not that
education.
they don't think that they have the problem. They think other person
Denial.
has. Yeah,
They're
they
in
think that
denial.
the other person has the problem instead of them. When I found out that I had social anxiety and that I started hearing voices and stuff like that, I went and sought help. You can call me a baby, you can call me the B word, you can call me whatever.
I'm glad you went and got
No,
it.
well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People can say what they want. When I found out I needed help, I went and got help.
Hello. Hello. Yep.
And not every man will do that. I think that takes being a bigger man to say, look, there's something wrong with me. I need help.
Right.
There's certain things that you can't do by yourself.
Right. I agree.
And it takes a bigger man to ask for help than it does to just sit back and try to take care of it yourself, and it just gets worse and worse. Same way with female. If they need help, it takes the bigger woman to step up and say, look, I got a problem, I need help.
Yeah.
And then find the help that you need. Some people may need someone to talk to. Some might need a doctor to talk to get medication. With me, I talked to my doctor. I said, look, I don't want a lot of medication, but if I need something, I'll take it. But if it ain't gonna help me within the first 6 months, I'm gonna stop taking it.
Right.
I give it 6 months. I know that's longer than what you need to do. I mean, heck, 2 months and the medicine ain't working. My doctor told me if the medicine don't work in 2 months, we'll try you on something else.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to mental health issues, one certain medicine might be good for one person, but it might be totally opposite for another person.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they do have side effects for those medications that they give you for people who hearing things. It actually can make it worse, or because they don't have you on the right prescription limit or whatever you call it. They prescribe the higher, then they do the lower. What do they call that? The wrong prescription.
The main is right about what he just put in there.
There's also a loneliness crisis against our youth. Amongst our youth, they lack social skills because they can do everything on their devices. They don't know how to interact in person. Wow, that's so true. It wasn't always like that, but yeah, it's so true now.
Oh, it wasn't like that when I was growing up. I didn't have a cell phone when I was growing up. I didn't have a cell phone until after I got out of school.
Nope, I didn't have nothing but a beeper. Beep, 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 beep.
Well, I think I might have had a beeper in 11th and 12th grade,
Yeah.
but
Definitely high school.
that was just so if I wasn't at home at a certain time, my beeper
Yeah.
started going off.
My kids didn't get phones until they got into high school, for real. I'm serious. I never gave my kids elementary or junior. But at the same time, I was always at the school. Either I volunteered or I was a substitute teacher at their school. So I was still around.
Last night, me, my wife, and a friend of ours, we went to a Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
And we were sitting at the table, and this family walked in. There was the dad, mom, a daughter, and two sons. The daughter and the son had cell phones. The older son had cell phone. The younger son had a tablet.
Yeah.
All three of them kids were sitting at the table. They sat down at the table while the dad went up to order.
Mm.
And all three of them got on their devices.
Mm.
Even when I was 18 and above, if I went to the table and my grandfather was sitting at the table, if I pulled out a phone, I wouldn't have a phone.
Yeah.
He would have grabbed it from my hand and he would have busted it. If you even talked at the table, you got knocked away from the table.
You couldn't even talk?
Nope. You come to the table, you eat, you leave. Once you leave, you can talk.
He was strict. I don't want you to say a word.
That my wife's like, why do you always hurry up and finish eating? I'm like, that's how I was brought up. You don't sit at the table and carry on a conversation.
Yeah.
My grandmother, she would be the last person to eat because she was the one that fed everybody else.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. I always eat last. I always fix everybody's food, make sure everybody eats, and then I sit down and I eat. Sometimes I stand up and eat. Who knows? Just depends. But that's me. That's 100% me. I make sure everybody eats before I do.
If things were like certain things back in the day, man, this country would be a lot better off.
Yeah. I'll put myself on the back. It's just that's my personality. I've always been ever since I started having kids, I've always been that person who fixes everybody's food and then I eat after everybody's got their plate. I mean, I'll eat with them, but I don't put food on my plate until they get their food on their plate. Right, honey? Right, son? Huh? See, even my son say yeah.
I mean, my
That's what I do. But that's
my
been
my
like that.
grandmother would sit at the table and eat by herself
Yeah.
because she had like a big family that she had to feed.
Mm. I'm really slow at eating.
I would
so
a
I'm
lot of
always
times
last. I'm
a
always
lot of
last.
yeah. See, a lot of times I would like wait until the end,
Mm-hmm.
and I would sit with my grandmother and eat with her.
Yeah.
I was like a grandma baby.
Oh, you were spoiled by grandma.
Yep.
You were spoiled by grandma. That's cute.
Which I mean, I was spoiled by my grandfather too. My grandfather had a dogwood tree out in the front yard.
Mm-hmm.
He would not let none of the kids climb on it. He said, "You'll break a limb and you'll kill it. Do not climb on my dogwood tree."
Mm-hmm.
But it was so fun climbing that tree because it wasn't real high, and the limbs were low enough where you could climb up it like a monkey. And that's what I would do. I would climb it, and he wouldn't say a word to me about it. But anybody else, no, you got to get out of my tree.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
So I was pretty much spoiled by both my grandmother and grandfather. I pretty much was raised by my grandmother.
Yeah.
My dad, he was more for drinking
Mm-hmm.
than he was for taking care of his kids.
Wow. That's
No,
not good.
No, it was good because it made me who I am now. My other brother, my dad, he was in and out of jail all of his life until he got older.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my younger brother, which is 11 months younger than I am, he's been in and out of jail nearly all his life now.
Wow.
So I contribute my grandmother raising me as defining who I am now, the person I am now.
Yeah, you're a good man for sure.
I try to be. I mean, I have my flaws at times.
Who doesn't have flaws?
I mean, you can ask my wife. My wife would tell you, yeah, he can be an a-hole from time to time.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. We're going to do 11 more minutes, and then we're going to get off of here. I've been on all day because I got to do a live at 5 with Mondo and D-Truth and Sniper. Football time.
What are we looking at next?
Let's see. Next. Got knocked off, so I have to bring it back up. Hold on. Let me see what we got. What we got? Have you heard about this one? This is the TikTok star, Mr. Prada, charged with unaliving of Louisiana therapist.
Mm-mm.
All right, let's do that one then. What? What? It's crazy. People are crazy nowadays. I don't know who he is, but it popped up on my feed and I pulled it up and I sent it to my email. All right. So this is, let's see. What is your name, sir? What's your name, sir? October 3rd, 2024. This was posted in here, and it says the viral TikTok personality known as Mr. Prada has been charged with second-degree unaliving and obstruction of justice in connection with the unaliving or death, whatever, of a Baton Rouge therapist. The suspect, identified as 20-year-old Tyron Thomas. He's 20 years old, y'all. This kid here. Hold on. He's 20 years old. Okay. Let's see. Is currently in custody in Dallas, Texas, and is expected to be extradited to East Baton Rouge Parish to face charges. So he's right now in Dallas, Texas, but he did this in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. According to WBRZ, the victim, 69-year-old William Nicholas Abraham, was discovered unalived on Sunday, September 29th, alongside a highway in Tangihoba, oh Lord have mercy, Parish. Authorities revealed that Abraham's body was found wrapped in a tarp, indicating foul play. Of course, Tangihoba Parish. I know I can't say it because I'm not from. Oh, look at this mess here. What is this? Why are they showing that while I'm trying to... Let me take that down because that's crazy.
Yeah, they always do that.
Yeah, that's crazy as heck. All right, so the authorities revealed that Abraham's body was found wrapped in a tarp, indicating foul play. The parish sheriff, Gerald Sticker, confirmed that the gruesome discovery and indicated that the violent struggle had occurred prior to Abraham's unaliving. Whatever. Hold on. This is him right here. Breaking update. The TikTok star, identified as person of interest of the death of Baton Rouge therapist Sunday morning, has now been charged with his unaliving. All right, there you go. An arrest report from the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office detailed that a search for the search warrant was executed on Thomas' apartment on Mancuso Lane in Baton Rouge, where homicide detectives found significant evidence of the violent physical altercation. Blood was found throughout the apartment, and multiple sharp objects and weapons were also collected at the scene. Jail records suggested that there had been an attempt to clean and discard evidence, further implicating Thomas. Wow.
I like your little words.
Huh?
I like your little made up words. I was over here laughing.
I heard you. And this is the guy he unalived, y'all. So this guy here unalived this guy here. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, it's getting bad in this world.
That's crazy. But so the crime lab confirmed the DNA collected from the blood at the crime scene matched the victim DNA. So he unalived him at his apartment? Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're hearing here? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Wow, we are crazy, aren't we, sir? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, it is what it is. Wowee, 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 wowee. Lord have mercy. All right, you guys. We're about to get off of here. Oh no, we got another 4 minutes. 4 more minutes. That's it. 4 minutes. Let's see what else we got. Maybe something short. Let's see. Some really short. 4 more minutes. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I don't even have 4 minutes. I got to get off of here.
Okay, I'm jumping off.
All right. Thank you for coming up. We're going to do this some more. I love having him up here because he definitely brings something to the table every time we come up. All right. So thank you for coming. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for all the words that I have to change up. A little bit of the stuttering, hey, it is what it is. But I appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all have a great day. And like I always say, you don't have to go home, but you got to get up out of here. Bye. Have a great evening. Bye.